Okay, hello YouTubers. We're going to attempt to work on this little playing card booklet that we made a couple of months ago that I promised you I'd get back and we would do some embellishment on, and have not done that yet, and I apologize for that. I did do a little bit of embellishing on the front. I made a little pocket right here, and I stuck this little feather down in there just to have something to stick into it. So my name is Jennifer. I'm creativeartspark.com, just getting my website up and running. If you like the videos that you see, I hope you'll subscribe. I'm just getting started out on YouTube. Have patience with me. My husband bought me a new little camera for Christmas, and I'm trying it out to see if I can master working it. So here we go. Tonight we're going to make some pockets, and I had made one. I ran some lace down the side. I did a little bit of torn paper decorations right there. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Now I've been rearranging my studio, and I have managed to hide my paper cutter from me. I don't know what I did with it, so we're going to have to do some cutting by hand. So let me move these little paper clip dangles out of the way. I've got some papers picked out for my pockets, and we're going to make some bookmarks. So let's try. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So I might want a pocket about like that. Now I'm going to show you how to make a pocket that's got some depth to it. Okay. So we're going to come over to about right here for this pocket, and I'm going to fold it. Since I don't have my paper trimmer, where would you hide if you were a paper trimmer? I've looked in the drawers. I've looked in my roll around things. I've looked in my bookcase. I just don't know. Okay, so we're going to tear this. And now we're going to decide, we're going to go to about right here. And a minute ago, oh, I see some pretty pink. Okay. Now this one, we're just going to do a little deckled edge like that. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to fold in. See that little strip right there? We're going to fold that in. Just like that. And then we're going to come over and we're going to fold in. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Right to the hands of the clock. Just like that. Is that straight? Not really. Let's see if it fits the paper. It does, so we're going to go with it. We're not worried about perfect. We're just worried about having fun. Is that not what art is all about? That's my motto anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so we've made these little carrier things almost, and that's going to allow us to put more than one thing in our little pocket because it gives us a little bit of room. But it's got bulk right here. So what we need to do right here is we need to take this part out, and I need to find my little scissors. And of course they're also hiding from me. Alright, we're going to come in just like that. Just take a little extra from each. It's almost like cutting a Y into it. There. Alright, and let me get my handy dandy trash bowl that I made using Genevieve Designs little templates. She's got some really nice templates. Isn't that just too cool? It's got fancy little feet on it. This took me forever to make, but it was fun. So I'm going to put my little trash bowl there, and I'm going to try to be neat. I've got this pretty little bookmark stuck in there and some other things, so I'll have to be careful when I throw the trash out. not to throw my cutie things in there. Okay, let's get this other side done. I hope everybody is well and has not come down with this COVID. It's getting very scary out there. I know where I live, COVID is running rampant and the hospitals are full, so that's scary. Okay, see there, now I've cut away most of the bulk for that pocket. Now we're going to ink it. Sometimes I remember to ink and sometimes I don't. Yeah, let's go bold or stay home. Okay, we're going to do this deckled edge top first. Speaking of deckled edges, y'all, I ordered the most beautiful watercolor notebook thingy from Amazon. Oh man, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm scared to death to even open it because I am not a watercolorist by any stretch of the imagination, but it was just so pretty, and I won a $25 Amazon gift certificate by taking a survey from Robin Marie. And so I had just that night discovered that beautiful watercolor book, so by golly, I bought it, and it got here on Wednesday, and it's beautiful, but I have not done the first thing in it because I'm afraid to. Do y'all ever get scared to use some of your art supplies because you just don't feel like you're good enough? Well, we buy them to have fun, so we need to remember that, and I'm talking to myself as much as to y'all. Alright, let's see how this is going to look. I'm going to put it right there, and that looks sweet, except my clocks are upside down. Well, maybe not. They don't have to be. This could be going on 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I can't tell time. When I was in the 3rd grade, our teacher was teaching us how to tell time, and the school inspector walked in and she checked for dust everywhere. Scared me to death. I still can't tell time. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of glue right there and right there, and you know I don't use the right glues. Probably I use Fabri-Tac. I like Fabri-Tac because it gives me time to do some maneuvering, but it's also very messy. Alright, we're going to put this along these 3 edges, and I want to make sure, and watch this jump out to bite me, I want to make sure that I get those pocket edges glued. Okay, make sure we're turned the right way, and we are. We're going to put the bottom down like so, and then I'm going to kind of pooch. See how I'm pooching those sides, and that also gives me a little bit of room to play. Excuse me, I'm doing my usual bin in the dust, cleaning up my studio. Well, cleaning up a portion of my studio. My list fell down. I have a list. Since I've been sheltering at home, I have a list of things to try to do every day. It doesn't mean I always stick to them, but this might help some of y'all that are staying at home and kind of floundering. I try to do an hour of cleaning a day, an hour of devotional and art journaling, an hour of piano practice, 1 to 2 hours of some type of study. I've been supposed to be doing Inkscape study. I've been doing studies of other kinds, and then 2 hours of creativity a day and 30 minutes of exercise. Do I manage that every day? Absolutely not. But I have my list so that I can try to do it. Okay, there's our little pocket. I'm going to run my ruler in there to, well, maybe that's not the best ruler to run in there. Do I have something flat? Something flat. Yes, I do. Okay. I'll run this in there to make sure everything's stuck down good. And then we're going to make a bookmark. Now I have some thick paper that I pulled to make a bookmark. And let's see. I like that. Okay. So we're going to turn this over, and first off, we're going to strike a line. Do I have, what did I do with my quilting ruler? Okay. I'm going to put the tear, I'm going to follow the lines on my Tim Holtz glass mat. I can't even talk. Alright. We're going to put it there. And my pencil is where every good pencil ought to be. It's in the floor. So while I'm down there getting it, I'll get my black ink that I didn't get a while ago because I didn't want to get up. Okay, now I've moved my everything. Alright, let's see. There's that and that and that and that. See, if I had my paper trimmer, let's just do this. We're going to put this right here. And we are going to strike a line if we get the lead to come out. Alright, we're going to strike a line right there. It's going to go in my little garbage bowl. And now we want to decide how thick we want our little pocket to be. I mean, how wide. I think we want to go to this green line right here. And once we get that done, we'll decide how tall we want it to be. Alright. And I guess that I am drawing on the right side of the paper. Oh well. That's what they make erasers for, isn't it? And I can already see I didn't draw my line too straight. So we will take that eraser that I saw. Oh, they need to go. Well, it has run off and flown the coop. Okay. It was right there, but I guess it is no longer there. It has moved. There's an eraser. Okay. Yeah, I'm not the best videotaper.
We moved to a house in a small village.
Netflix decided to kick back on. Sorry about that. Alright, I've erased my lines. And I see why they were crooked. But again, it doesn't matter. We are not after perfect. Okay. So I want my tag to come about right here. So I'm going to put the line there. find my pencil. And cut. And I'm gonna erase my pencil lines. Now I have this tag punch and my little bookmark is not the size of the punch, so we're going to try to center it and punch, and let's see what we got. Oh, that's pretty cute. I like it. Okay. And it even punched a hole, because I was just sitting here wondering where's my hole punch. And we could slide that in there just like that. How cute is that? Alright, now we need some ribbon, and I have no idea where my twines and things are. The beauty of cleaning up. Let's see. We'll put some bright red in there. Sorry, I keep sniffling. I have really bad allergies, and I stirred up a bunch of dust because I unloaded cabinets and moved them yesterday. I did a lot of stuff, and I'm still not through. I've got to get my sewing side of my studio all straightened up, and then I have all these boxes of papers and ephemera to try to organize. Alright, now we're going to put this through our taglet, and we're going to come up like this, and voila, our tag now has that. And the other thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to set a drop of glue right on that. That hopefully when it dries you won't be able to see it, but it'll keep the little tie from wanting to wander all around the tag. And now we're going to trim our little yarnies. Here's my small scissors. Just like that. We gave it a haircut. So it will go in there right like that. So then when you look at it, looky there. That's cute. I like that. So now you could journal on this side if you wanted to. Alright, what are we going to do next? Let's make, we didn't make any hidden pockets, did we? Let's make a side pocket. Do any of y'all ever use side pockets? They're pretty fun. I don't want to use that same pattern over again. I want to use this one, I think. Or wait a minute. This or this? This, I think. Okay. So our side pocket, I'm going to make this one a little, am I going to make it different? I'm going to let some of this show. So I'm going to come in like this, and we're going to come in like this. Alright, so now I know where we're going to cut. You go stand in the garbage bowl. So we're gonna do this. Okay. And we're going to cut. And we're going to turn. And cut. Okay. Now I do happen to know where my little corner rounders are, and if memory serves, we used the medium. Did we use the medium? We might have used the small. Let's see. With all the paper around, you'd think I'd have a test sheet, and I do. All right. There's my, well, got to get it in there right. There's my medium. And my small, and we used the medium. Okay. Question answered. So we're going to come back around to the medium, and we're going to round that corner, and we're going to round that corner, and then I want to put a little notch in it. So I want to use, can I get this open? I got the bright idea to close these puppies so that I could store them. There we go. Alright, I need to know where my center is, and it's, let's mark it. Right there, or thereabouts. So I'm going to turn this over so I can see where my center is, and I'm going to attempt to line that up so that it looks like it's centered, and pop that out. Ooh, looky there. Now, since I found my black ink, we're gonna ink this. You can tell I get all fancy with the inking, huh? Yep. Alright, got that one, and we're just going to ink around the, y'all know how to ink, you don't need to watch me ink, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so there's that inked. Now we're going to decide exactly I want to put it there, and I like that. I like that because it gives me, still we could come all the way up here, and that's equally cute. Can you see that? That's equally cute, but I kind of think, I don't know, I get all that running that way. It gives me more room to hide stuff. Okay, and I see a spot that didn't get inked very well. Yep, okay. So now we're going to ink on 3 sides. Note to self, turn it around so I'm grasping the thumb hole and it doesn't get glued. My glue has gone goopy. And I'm not gluing all the way up to the top. Might be a mistake, but that's the way I'm doing it. Okay, now I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to place it up to the top. I'm going to attempt to eyeball the difference. I'm not very good at that, but that is satisfactory for me. And I'm going to press it down. I saw something one day about overgluing, and I'm very guilty of my glue running past my edges, and this lady said that that was the sign of a novice. Well, count me as a novice is all I can say, because I like wet glue so I can get my stuff placed, I can maneuver it, but it does tend on pockets and things to run to the edges. Okay, there's that. Let's see now, if we had a little taglet, we could do that. Okay, cute. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, what do we want? What kind of tag do we want for that? I think a green one. Okay, or a feather one would be pretty. I like that. Alright, we want it to stick out just a smidge. Oh no, we can have it stick in. I got another little trick to show you. Okay, we're going to go into here. My fancy measuring. Y'all, I had to go to college to learn how to measure like this. Just teasing. I wonder how long it's going to take me to find my paper trimmer. I have a great big one, but I was hunting the one that goes on my desk. Alright, we want this to come to about here. And I just thought of something. I did that. I think I'll just go back to this idea that I already had. Okay, so there is a tag. And we're gonna, yeah, well, let's round the edges. Let's do the small ones this time. I like this little hole puncher. It's Katamara Pro. I got it from Amazon. I don't think it was very expensive. I got it a couple of years ago. I like it because it's got small, medium, and large on it, and you've seen me use it before. It's pretty handy, and that way I'm not trying to keep up with the other ones that I was forever losing, because I had a large and a medium, but they were separate punches, and I don't think they did as good a job as this little one does. Okay, there's that little journaling spot. Put the lid back on it. So now, this is why you save every little scrap. I've got this cute little piece right here. We're going to create a pool. Is that going to be enough? Yep. Alright, so we're going to trim this off. I was using this paper earlier today. I made some little tabbed pages for my devotional journal. And basically we're using this like a tab, this little piece here. We want to find our middle spot here, which is right there, somewhere along in there. I want to use that side. That's the deckled edge side. Actually, we want to use this other side because it's not quite as pretty, and so it won't bother us if it gets covered up. Okay, my hands shake, so this is not the easiest thing in the world for me to do. I have something called essential trimmers, and every once in a while it kicks in. Alright, so this is going to be the back because we want that pretty pink dot to show. So we're going to slap some glue on here, and we're going to put the pink dot to the front, and we're going to, see, there it goes shaking. Position that there and slide it down. Whoops, slide it down a smidge. Yep. Okay. And then pinch it. And work on getting the glue goobers off of it, so we don't look like amateurs. I thought that was a pretty snotty thing to say, because I would venture to say she has glue on hers too. But we all strive to be glueless, don't we? Alright. There's that one. Just gonna slide that right in there. Maybe like that. I think I need to trim some off of it, and we can do that very easily. We'll just come down here and we will take a slice, and we'll come over here and we'll take a slice. We'll take our little corner rounder and punch. Well, we can't punch. Okay. Punch this side again though. Alright. And then we're going to re-ink. Can't punch these ends because the tab gets in the way, but that's okay because that's the outer of our note, so it's not really going to matter. It is a design opportunity. There are no mistakes in your studio. Okie dokie. Now let's see if we can get in there. I know what happened. My glue spread out. and I forgot to test it. Okay, there. So now you have this little hidden pocket, and you pull that out just like that. So when you're doing yours, remember before you glue your little tab on to check to make sure that you can get your little doolally in its pocket. Okay, so there's 2 portions, and we've been on here 35 minutes, so I think I'm going to stop and see how my recording did. But I do have some ideas for things I'm going to film, and this is a prescription bottle. I'm going to poke a hole in the top. I'm going to cover it with little fabric scraps, and I'm going to have a needle hole, a bent needle, an old needle disposal thingy. And I thought I had one that I had poked a hole in. Yes, I do. Yes. Again, the joys of cleaning up. Okay, see here, I've poked 2 holes, one for little small pins and one for a needle, and I might just make both of that. But what we're going to do, we're going to cover this with little scrap pieces of fabric, and then when this gets full, and my goodness, that's a big old jar. If you've been that many needles, you might need to take a sewing class. Just saying. This should take you quite a while, but I'll show you sort of what I'm talking about. This is a spice bottle. Let me move some of this stuff so you can actually see. And this is an old spice bottle, and I just decoupaged scrap flowers on it, or scrap fabric on it, and then I wound ribbon around it. And you can open it up and use it for storage. Okay, this little jar is little flowers left over from my daughter's wedding. I had done the reception tables with these. I had these little flowers scattered around, and so I've been using, I mean, it's going to take me forever to use these flowers up. I had several containers of these, and I had this container left. So I used these little flowers in some of my art, and I mean, it was so ugly, it was just this color of gray for the lid, and I got to looking at it and I thought, well, there ought to be something I can do to brighten that up. So that's how I got into the, I guess it's like decoupage, and all you do is Mod Podge it. It's really easy, it's quick, and I think it's pretty, so we'll learn how to do that probably next video. In the meantime, thank you for joining me in YouTube land. If you like what I did, hopefully you'll subscribe. Make a comment down in the bottom and let me know if you watched this. Please forgive the blurbs. I'm just learning how to use this camera, and like I said, I've rearranged my studio so nothing is where I think it's going to be. But in the meantime, let's put a little paper clip in our book to dress it up. In the meantime, have a good week, and I will see you next time in YouTube land. Take care. Bye-bye.